Good morning.
Hey, it's me.
Welcome back. It is Tuesday. Let me find my seat. So, it is Tuesday. My husband flew to Darwin yesterday for work. So, it's just me and the boyos. Did you get your stool? Did you use your stool?
No, I don't know.
They're up on the bench. It's harassing me for a mint. So anyway, it's just me and the boys. Which one do we want today?
Where's the...
Okay, I need to put a new overpatch on. So I got these really cool overpatches for my CGM sensor from Rockadex. These ones are incredible and they come with the little middle part so you can put it over the top of your sensor as well. I ordered these ones like on the 2nd or 3rd of December, right? Like in the first week I was in hospital. And they only just came the other day. It's like the middle of January. So anyway, I like to swap my patch like halfway through my sensor so that like, you know, because they can get a bit fluffy and a bit gross. And these ones are so bloody adorable, but I don't know, it felt grotty. It was like when you put a Band-Aid on and like after 2 days the Band-Aid's a bit blech. That's what it felt like. So I don't know, I think I might see if somebody else wants those and give them away. But anyway, these Rockadex ones, I think that's the go. And they're local in Western Australia where I live. So that kind of works out. So anyway, I need to figure out what me and the boys are going to do today. Sorry, the boys and I. It is, actually know what the time is. My watch is here. 7:20 a.m. and the baby is still sleeping. Now, so yesterday hubby flew out and my toddler boy, who's almost 5, well, he's 4.5, he's almost 4.5, I should say. He had the day off from daycare and he came with us because he wanted to come to the airport and blah, 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 blah. So I thought, you know, I kept my baby home on Friday to have a day with him. So I figured fair's fair. And hubby was only just leaving yesterday, so I figured let's do it that day rather than at the end of the week when I'm probably at my wit's end. Because, you know, mum life, 2 boys. Well, just 2 kids in general, it's a lot. So obviously I'm a little bit nervous for the week. I've got to make sure I keep myself tip top because I can't be being dramatic with my health whilst I have my boys, you know. Still feel like this needs 1 click down. Is that better? Sauce has to be there. Oh, that's kind of better. So yeah, yesterday we dropped him off. By the time we sort of dropped him off, I had to go to the post office. I'd ran my first TikTok giveaway, which was all stuff that was funded out of my pocket. And I went and posted all those packages off. There was 5 of them. And grabbed some groceries and stuff, and then we got home like around lunchtime, so I made us some lunch, and then I was like, okay, mummy needs to have a nap. So I had a little nap, and then when I woke up from that, I tidied up the house, got stuff ready for dinner and whatnot, and then we went and picked Bubbaroo up from daycare, then came home and made them some afternoon tea and then cooked dinner. So then, you know, like everything was going great. I like cooked dinner, we'd like eaten, everything was suave. Oh, sorry. And then like I could tell Bub was off, and sometimes he's just really tired after daycare days because like he'll have 2 naps but they're not really like as solid as if he was at home in his own bed. Like that kid will sleep for 2 to 3 hours during the day if he could, if I let him. So even like this morning he's just still snoozing. But so yeah, we picked him up, brought him home, got them showered and stuff just like before dinner was ready so they could eat, and then he could go to bed if he, you know, needed to. And pretty much there by the end of that he was just like not having a bar of dinner, and I was like, all right, you can go to beddies. And so I put him to bed at like 6:15, which was a little bit early for him, but given how tired and grumpy he was, I was like, he'll be fine. And I thought he went to sleep, but then half an hour later he just started cooking it. Anyway, so long story short, My toddler usually goes to bed 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on how the day's gone. Probably closer to 7:30 once he starts school this year. Don't mind me just picking gross hair out of the drain. But he was also tired and grumpy yesterday because, you know, we'd had a bit of a big day. We'd been in and out, I'd been to the airport and, you know, all the rest of it. So I was just like, cool, maybe a little bit of gaslighting. I said it was close to 8 o'clock. Don't judge me. We've all done it. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, okay, you can hang out for a bit, but you can go to bed soon. Anyway, the baby was up and down, like proper crying, which he hasn't done for ages. It was like the universe, something was in the air, because even my best friend was messaging me and she was like, what is wrong tonight? It was like up and down, up and down, up and down. And then eventually I let them both come and sit out on the couch, run amok together for a bit. Then I was like, okay, now it's time for bed. And they went to bed at the same time and thankfully fell asleep. So it all worked out in the end, and it was probably like 8:15 at that stage. So anyway, not much later than normal, but later for the baby. So the fact that he's still asleep right now and didn't wake up all night is good, because he was obviously tired and he's teething. So, you know, I gave him some Panadol and things as well. So anyway, then toddleroo was up at 6:30 this morning, which was fine. I double dosed my melatonin last night because I was just so I have not been sleeping properly, which has been hard. And yeah, like I just needed to just have a good sleep. So I double dosed my melatonin, and it was such a good idea because I did have a good sleep. I mean, I was still up and down. I think my hypo alarm only went off like maybe once or twice, as opposed to 8 or 9 times during the night. And I didn't wake up and correct or anything, so they must have just been small ones, but I felt fine. I was just obviously super tired. I just needed to sleep through it. Well, sleep through the night is what I mean, because I spend a lot of my time awake, which I think has a lot to do with why I have so many hypos during the night, is because I'm so restless. Maybe it's like an anxiety of what's coming overnight. I don't actually sleep properly, so then my body is more active and I'm using whatever glucose and stuff. There we go, got him. So then, you know, that makes that a bit harder. Anyway, I feel like I need to stand up. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna put my little patchy root on. So this is what the sensor looks like underneath. Obviously it's a bit manky. I've still got 5 days left. It's not actually manky, it's just because I peeled my other over patch off, which had lots of stickiness on it. So like I said, I wouldn't normally change them this frequently, but I made the mistake of getting excited when my other patches arrived and did a day 3 change instead of a day 5 change like today. And that's what you get, a nice sticky mess. So anyway, I know that these ones are beautiful and suit really, really well, so we'll have no issues. Just need to see which way I want it to go. I think that's nice. So they have like separate peely sections, so I can actually, I'm just gonna look in my mirror for this part, place it and make sure it's sitting perfectly, tape it to the top section, and then the only thing is with having it on your arm is only having one hand. Oh, there we go. But you gotta just try not to stretch it when you're peeling it off the backing. So that's why having that little top section stuck to your arm already is great. So if I just let that roll off it, it's really usually not this difficult, I promise. Go. And then I just let it fall. So see how it sits perfectly around that. It's still like just touching the edges of the under patch that is attached to the sensor. So normally there's an over patch that comes with the CGM as well, and I will always put that on as well from factory, from like installation date, and then put my patch over the top, and then like I said, I would just leave that completely until it's sensor change day. But I got a little bit excited, and the other patch that I had on was this one, but just like a swirly little cute love heart one that my son picked. And these just sit so nice on your skin, like So nice. Even though I'd had it on for like 4 days and we'd been to the beach and done other things, and like it barely even made that way. Barely even had a little fray on the edge. So I love that. Obviously the quality of their product is just beautiful. And you can see, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it's got like so it's like kinesiology tape, right? You can see it's got like the skin movement thingies. Oh gosh, now it's stuck. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if it's not perfectly matched with the shape on there, but anyway, like I said, you don't even have to put these ones on, but it's obviously breathable tape, and you've got your sensor hole like right here, so you can't put anything solid over it that's not breathable, like Fix 'em All. So anyway, probably could have put that like this way a little bit, but honestly, like I said, it doesn't matter. This is not doing anything to hold the sensor on. This is. So usually I would have sensor on, over patch that comes with the sensor because it sits really tight. Then I would put a patch over it, and then that would be me for 10 days. Now, it is detrimental that I wear patches because I am such a clumsy person, and I have already dislodged a sensor from hitting a doorway and ripping my bra off in the hospital. So even this morning, like just in that 10-minute period of getting out the shower, going to the laundry, getting my basket of washing and stuff, I think I hit like 3 door frames. Just a clumsy girl, okay? So anyway, I've literally just put on some La Roche-Posay sunscreen this morning, brushed my eyebrows with my eyebrow serum, and I will now set them. I got just like a little mini travel thing for my brows, like the Benefit one, which I love. But I literally feel like there's like nothing in there. Like some days I have to like really squidge around in the box, in the little bottle to like get some of the gel, which is annoying because you're still paying quite a lot of money. So anyway, I just always do thin side and then long side. So that'll be that. And then I just... Beautiful, stunning, that's me done for the day. So it sounds like Bub is still asleep. Other Bub has already had his breakfast. He's got it out on the table. So I'm just gonna tidy up here a bit, make my bed, and then we'll go to the kitchen. You guys, the Hello Kitty obsession is real. My friend bought me these whilst I was in hospital. But like, how funny. They literally take up my whole feed. I just can't even deal. Okay, bedroom is tidy. Time to make myself a coffee. Oh, okay. Okay. A dead fly. The drama of a 4-year-old. Interesting.
Yeah.
You eating your toast yet? You haven't even touched your toast.
I'm hungry.
But I made you toast because that's what you asked for. So do you want me to warm it up again for you?
Yeah.
Grab me your plate and I'll heat it up for you.
And can I have some oranges?
I guess so. Have you finished your milk?
Yeah.
Alright, well you need to go and eat your toast and I'll get you some orange juice. Okay, but don't tell me that you're hungry and not have eaten your breakfast.
When I finish my breakfast, can I have a lollipop?
I said you can have it when you finish your breakfast, yes. But if you want to go out today and do an activity, you're going to need energy. Yeah, so you're going to need to eat your breakfast. Come on, I'll put this up here for you. Terrible twos is nothing. Or something else completely. It's like being bullied by little terrorists.
Here I am.
Oh, there you are.
What time is it?
Yeah, it's 7:40 a.m. All right, come on. Okay. It's our new water bottles. These are the Decor ones, Hydrofit from Woolies. Half price currently, $10, 11, 12 bucks. What I love is that it's super solid and it has a metal straw, but you can push this bit out and change your drinking, you know, so if you're a side straw person, you can twist it. I am not a side straw person. I am a straight back. So, right. So they are only 500ml bottles, which I think is perfect for kids, because if you fill them up with ice, then at school they can just like top them up on the taps. The only annoying thing is because I'm so OCD, this nice flat bit is here and this doesn't quite tighten to there, and I've tried so many different positions to like get it to there. So anyway, it's fine. But yeah, you need to go and find it. I think it's in the lounge room from last night. And then I want you to eat your toast, please. Artie's one.
My water full. Thank you.
You are welcome. Ugh. Now, it like probably wasn't necessary for the 1-year-old to have one as well, but being at $12 and they're such good quality bottles, he got the beautiful beige and black. He has, so we had other bottles from a different brand, which I got recommended. I think they were Montico ones. And I don't know, coming from Yeti, I'm not thoroughly impressed. Like this, the bottle feels sturdy, it feels solid, it feels literally like my Awala, right? It's like engraved so nicely, it just feels like a really great quality bottle. The lid is like plastic as well, but the water doesn't sit up in the lid. It like stops, I don't know, it just doesn't condensate. And the Montico ones, the lids are so like, I don't know, thin, and the bottle doesn't feel that thick either. That like, there's just always water everywhere. And I've checked the seals, I've troubleshooted, I just not happy. So anyway, the baby's one, his Montico bottle was only like the little 300ml one, but he would drink half of that in like one sitting, like he just sculls it. So this is actually better because then I don't have to keep filling his bottle up every 5 minutes in his, because he doesn't need to have it freezing cold. So anyway, that's our bottles. Adorable. So that's them filled up for the day. I'm gonna make myself a coffee. Is still asleep. Okay, good, happy. Some sprinkles. Need to get some refill. So I always make my coffee, unless like it's a chill, relaxed weekend day and I know we're not really going out, or we're gonna go out and get coffee later. My husband will always make me my coffee in a mug, but if I know I'm with the kids and I'm like not going to be able to sit down and drink my coffee and chill before we go out, I always make it in my travel mug. Oh, I can see there's action on the monitor. I'm going to go and get my bugger legs. All right, so Mr. Ollie's awake.
Yeah.
And have his breakfast, and then we're going to get dressed.
And go to Aqua.
I think we'll go to Aqua today because I think it's still going to be quite warm. So,
I have a swim at Aqua.
No, you can't swim with the fishies.
Why?
What do you think, you're a shark boy or something? Aquaman. Have you finished all your bits and pieces?
Yeah.
Alright, well, a promise is a promise.
I promise.
It's basically lunchtime for you.
Can I have a lollipop?
Yep.
You know what's next for me?
Sorry?
Me?
Mm.
Why am I going to be at Aqua Boy if I go in the water?
Because Aquaman swims with the sharks and stuff, doesn't he?
Is there going to be sharks in there?
At Aqua?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been there before. You know that.
Yeah.
Why is this so hard to open?
I don't know.
Oh.
We got them.
Okay, breakfast. All right, so it's been decided we're going to SciTech today. And if you don't live in WA, you don't know what that is. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like a big indoor place that has lots of like sciencey, technology kind of things, like play areas. There you go. You know, they can learn. There's lots of like astrology stuff, and Artie is obsessed. Hey, relax. Artie is obsessed with like the solar system at the moment. And planets, hey, you love planets.
What are a solar system?
So this is what we're going to be dealing with all day.
Can we make my solar system that we
Maybe we could do that this afternoon whilst Ollie has his nap. We'll have the motivation after going to SciTech. So anyway, these places cost us money to get into. Usually full price for an adult is like anywhere between $30 and $40. For a kid over 3, anywhere between $15 and $20 something sometimes, but Artie is almost 5, so obviously we pay now. Ollie is still free, so that's great. So I do need to put together a lunchbox because I have 2 extremely hungry boys. So I'm going to do some peanut butter sandwiches because I'm a hungry boy too. So yeah, anyway, okay, I'm just going to put this together and you can just watch. Got our bits and pieces. Oh my gosh, honestly, I feel like the packing for the day is the hardest part. Sorry also if you can't see my face, but anyway, here's our lunchbox. So we've got some peanut butter sandwiches, some fresh fruit, some sausage, some melon. That's gonna go in here. We've got a Milo yogurt for me, one for Artie because Ollie already had one, some crackers, more crackers, some biscuits, and an apple as requested by the toddler. Ice fruit underneath. That's just on top. And then this was left over from yesterday, so we'll take that. Usually I get sugar-free ones, but we're at the airport and that's all they had. And we've got a toddler that refuses to take no for an answer. All right. Lunchbox is packed. We'll just pack a small bag.
I'm going to read it.
Okay, so you need wipes. Artie, can you please go and get me 2 nappies?
Sure. How many?
2.
Okay.
1 and 2. So I'm like, knowing my luck, someone will poop whilst we're out. In there, what have we got for spare clothes? Oh yeah, he's got a set. He's got a set.
Mommy, I couldn't get it.
You couldn't get it?
But I couldn't get the nappy.
Why not?
Because there's nothing.
It can't be that hard, surely. Okay, so toddler is adamant he's going to wear jocks, which means he probably doesn't need to do a poo. So we'll just take a few more nappies, just in case. So that's that. Wet wipes. I'll probably need a big bubba. Okay, so that's everything we want to pack for the boys. Spare undies, spare clothes, lunchbox, that. Then because we still use a pram, I literally just take these 2. And then I have my handbag anyway, which also has a spare bag in it if we need it. I've got lollies as my emergency. Car key, headphones, Don't need my glucometer today, that's fine. So what's that? Sunnies. I think that's it. And then just water bottles, which we've got one. And then the other one is literally holding my phone up. So that's it. We're packed, ready to go. So I'm just gonna do a little whiz around, tidy up. I've got clothes ready for the boys. And then we'll let you know when we're ready to go. Okay, it's 9:15 and we're in the car having a peek of our nose. You right, mate?
Yeah, because my nose is itchy.
Oh, okay. Ready to go. Are you exercising, Ollie? Yummy? Snack and coffee break for Mama. Not bad. It's not super busy. Okay. So we finished at SciTech. It's currently 12:30. We've come through the car wash finally. Someone was asleep, and then as we drove in, it does like this big like spray, and Artie was like, ah! And then he woke up. Did you have a little nana nap at least? Yeah. And then we're gonna go to Bunnings after this. Bunnings have got some cool hats for $5 that we want to try and find. And I need to get a container, like a storage container that's just for my CGMs and like stickers and things like that, because my like first like proper recurring order arrives this week, tomorrow I think, today maybe. So I'm using this as motivation to like organize my bathroom. So I think once he goes down for his big nap, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean my bathroom cupboard out today.
Put that roof up.
Oh, sorry. Open the panoramic roof. I'll literally never open this thing unless we're going through the car wash. So anyway, that's what we're doing so far. SciTech was fun. Did you have fun at SciTech? What was your favourite thing?
The magnet.
The magnets. Yeah, it was cool. It was good. So it's currently 2:30. We've had lunch.
Yeah.
We've mucked around, tidied up the house, done the dishes, emptied the dishwasher, restacked it, put it on. What else? We've just put Ollie down for a nap, so I'm watching Stranger Things and Artie's having a little play. And then just chill out for the afternoon. Might have a little sleep if he lets me. Will you let me close my eyes and have a little rest?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a day. It's currently 5 o'clock, 5:15? 5 o'clock, we'll go with 5. My groms are in the shower. I have just like tidied up the toy area, put stuff away, given them something to eat. Not dinner, just a little snack because Ollie woke up. Well, that was maybe like an hour ago. We spoke to my husband on FaceTime, and I've just emptied the bin in my bathroom, and I'm just about to do a quick like rummage through, and then anything I find that I don't need, I'm going to just like put up on my local free page, and then obviously anything else in the bin that's expired and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. And that's pretty much the day. Just feed the boys, get them to bed. Hopefully it's a better night than last night. And then, yeah, fingers crossed. Can you tell Daddy who's on TV? Who's on the TV?
Who's that?
Shh. Who was on the TV? Was it Peppa? Ollie? Ollie. Was it Peppa? Good boy. Okay, so it's currently 7:35. We have had dinner. Boys are showered. I obviously ADHD'd a little bit too hard in my bathroom, but look at it. Look how beautiful it looks. So I've got like razors, face wipes, Swispers, spare toothbrushes. Are you good? Yes, darling. So face wipes, Swispers, spare razors, spare toothbrushes, just all that kind of stuff. And then this one's more a medical one, so I don't know, some random pads, just random bits and pieces. This one will be for my Dexcom essentials, my little patches, and I will actually stock it up with some adhesive removal wipes and some skin prep wipes. And then we've just got hair, like leave-in serums, scrunchies, bits and pieces, and tanning and whatnot. And then at the top, I managed to finally go through my makeup. So this is now combined of everything I will use, like daily, bit more of a glowy makeup, like proper makeup and stuff. That is literally all I have now. And then this one has like eyeliners, setting powder, proper foundations, setting spray, lipsticks and things. So I've now gone this and this, as opposed to like this whole top shelf used to be just makeup. And then in that back corner is all my makeup brushes. They need a wash. And then I've got a thing full of like fresh spoolies. This is just like hair clips and combs and bits and pieces. A hairbrush. This one is like skincare, sunscreen, because you know I love SPF so much. I still have 2 full new tubes ready to go at any time. And then up here, I've managed to clean that out, and that is now my, like, I've got spray deodorant, roll-on deodorant, smelly spray, and then like my current SPFs that I'm using, and my skincare, and just jewelry and stuff. That just has like some tablets and things. I've put that at the back. That's it. Nice and tidy, you know? Amazing. So anyway, I think that is going to conclude our little vloggy for today, because I'm going to have a shower. Someone's going to go to bed, and I'm going to make myself a coffee and sit on the couch and relax. It's almost bedtime. So, yep. Can we say bye? Thanks for watching.
Hey,
The camera.
I want to go to bed.
That's what I'm dealing with. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. I might film again on Thursday. Bye!
Hey, it's me.